MSGN, au revoir. Au revoir? Or goodbye. Goodbye in Polish, too. Alright, now I want another main road that sort of comes out of here. I want to link this road into this road. I don't know exactly how to do that. I could, I believe, I want to use the little medium 2x2 and do something like this. And this road being a mod road doesn't have the same slope limits that the others have. So I can make it do all the weird slopes. Like, that's a perfectly acceptable slope for this road. And honestly, it's not so bad. There goes the fire truck. I think we need another fire station in here somewhere. So I'm gonna put one in here. Just because. And we're out of money. Just fine, we'll just have another fire station. I wish I didn't have to go underground to make that. Yeah, it's alright. Hickory Tunnel. Under Summit Bridge. What we could probably do is run this road. I wonder if we could do like something like this and have this road come in and then up again. Nope, we're just gonna leave the tunnel. I do want like a road along here though. Ah, it's fine. We'll leave this as undeveloped land. We'll develop the rest of that as the time comes. It seems like an unnecessary jog. We'll get rid of that jog. You know, it's me. I tend to build a lot and then demolish a lot and then rebuild exactly the same thing I built, but just slightly different. And then demolish a lot and then rebuild exactly what I built again, but just slightly different. Just how I roll. Let's see. Need more power. Again, it's because it's running slow, see? Wind speed is reduced, which means our power output is reduced. This thing normally produces 20 megawatts instead of 8. Get a really cool, like, ramp that comes down and then connects to this road down here. This road isn't poised to do what I want it to, but I'll build it anyway. I think our city's fine on power. We're just gonna do that and run this road to there, I think. Just run another street along the cliff and put houses and stuff there. That'd be cool. Maybe have like off ramps that come off of here and eventually come down to this road. It actually was a great place to put that bridge. It looks amazing. Let's do a little like glamour shot. In the ferns. It's very tropical here. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna get another thumbnail. Although it may slow down the game when I take the screenshot, so. I want a thumbnail of the town from like down on the coast. I don't like having that pipe there though. Like a little elevation in here. There we go. Whoops, again, escape instead of tab. Such is my life that I make mistakes like that. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna put a road in here. I'll put a little alleyway in here. Something that just sort of I can build houses on. Make sure we have water here. Yep. We'll extend that water pipe to fill it all, it'll be fine. Oh, how are we doing for... Oh, zoning is mostly filled up. We can zone some more. We'll just zone all of this in as housing. Nope, not commercial. Residences, residential. Oops, sorry about that. Perfect, beautiful, excellent. Old Tony Street. Oh, Underhill Street. Probably, hopefully Bag End will pop up here. Let's do that instead. Max Hancock may not have stuff built on it, just sort of for reasons. Hey, this thing does produce pollution, doesn't it? Let's see. If we go find the other one, you can see that's where it produces noise pollution, so I don't want to build anything sort of in that area. At least not residences. So I might actually just get rid of that. Just because it'll help a little bit. Tolakram, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're able to watch for a little bit. I will be putting this up on the YouTube. So if you haven't catch the whole stream or missed some, it will be up on YouTube in a bit. Look at these little shops that are all identical. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 identical shops in a row. You guys want a barbecue heat and chill? There's a trio of them there. Need some koi fish. Drug. The law accounting. And a koi fish. There's a couple of those there too. Should probably put my outflow pipe somewhere a little less. Should put it over here. A little less here is what I was gonna say with that sentence, but I just kind of got stuck in the middle of it. It's alright. This is going well. Yeah. We could divide Bob into districts, which will help us sort of change things. But I think for now we're just going to do one big city. We'll do district dividing later. I've got sort of a base layout, so I'm going to build more out here. I just want to build within this horseshoe shape, I guess, within the freeways. That'll be my first thing to fill out. As for industry, I think I'm just going to finish zoning industry stuff right now. We'll need it eventually. I mean, I won't need it now, but I'll eventually need it. We'll go use a variety of tools. I think I used almost exclusively the this tool, the marquee tool, when making zones in Kevin, our last city. So I think I'm gonna do a little more of a variety for Bob, just because I don't want to be doing the same thing every time. You know, people who are watching this to learn something will learn, or can, you know, see different tools. I'm not doing well with the English speaking right now. I'm very sorry. We'll use a variety of tools right now. So the fill tool is great if you have a square that you want to fill in. It's the right size to fill. The marquee is great if you like have weird edges that you don't want. Like this one, I don't want those two zoned. It doesn't really make a difference. For me, it's an aesthetic thing. Like I want that to be my zone, or I can want it like that to be my zone. And I can just use the marquee for that. And then the circle is great for just like, the paint tool is great for just like filling in a whole bunch at once. I find that I'm a little more careful than the paint tool allows me to be, or brush tool, I should say. There's a small brush. Small brush is good for touch-ups. You can do little like individual things at a time. So if I like actually do that, I can use a small brush tool to get rid of it. Yeah. So those are the different filling tools, zoning tools, as it were. Boop. Use the small brush to fill in the bits. It's fun. I'm gonna use the marquee because if you line up to a grid, you can just click and drag. And I can click and drag and get a whole bunch of stuff too. But if it's a big one like this, they're all the same size. Click and drag across. Marquee might be the fastest and give you the most control. I definitely think it's the best. It's the most precise for sure of the tools. I like it because it gives me the most control over zoning. You can see me just plop in zones left, right, and center. I missed one. And if you make a mistake, you can just right click to undo whatever you did. Left click to zone, right click to unzone. Don't have to select the unzone tool. Real easy, easy peasy. And so they'll build more. Everyone who lives in this town works in the logging industry, and no one has power again. Alright, we need more houses, we need more workers. I guess I can build a bunch of houses over here. I'll build a road that comes off of here. And I'll just build one that goes basically like that, and then we'll put a bunch of houses in here. So I don't need these power lines, but I usually keep the power lines because they give sort of a cool aesthetic. Really what I want are like telegraph poles. Actually, I do have utility poles I could bang in instead. Oh, and I have substations too. Man, I forgot I have all these power assets. Oh, it's fine. Later I will use them in other neighborhoods when doing planning. We have water, perfect. I keep forgetting that I'd added those assets in. I think I'm gonna continue this road out. It's gonna sort of have this all hang out throughout these big power lines. I'll have this cut in there instead of across. There we go. Cool. And I'll put in a bunch of houses here. Check the water tool. Yeah, just get that in there. Just do that while I'm at it. Extend that to close up the gap. And zone all of these houses. Perfect. Excellent. Just do that whole chunk right there. Awesome. Awesome possum. I haven't heard that phrase in a while. Awesome possum. Don't know if it's just like not used anymore, or if I'm just showing my age by saying I haven't heard it in a while. Got distracted, sorry. So I don't want to put houses on this Max Hancock Street, because I don't want people to be driving down it and try and park on it. I want them all living off street. Oh, it looks nice. It's cool. Watching these people bring their houses in. Another cool hillside neighborhood. Hills make things look so much more dramatic and dynamic. Oh yay, more stuff on fire. These guys are like, put out the fire, we're going home. That's something I don't get. Like, they put out one fire, they're like, well, we did our job, and the house next door is burning down. They just don't care. Just let it burn. Come on, fire guys. Get with the program. Alright. There's room for people to build still. Room for commercial expansion. We got room for industry. Todd Jackson Way is a cute little dirt road. I guess these don't need to be real roads, but I guess we're sort of expanding. I'm trying to build it more organically, So like the town started out as these little small roads, and they haven't necessarily been, some of these have been worked on, but they haven't been converted to normal roads in a while, but all the new stuff is getting fancier and fancier as we build. So our old neighborhood will continue to look like our old neighborhood. And the new neighborhoods will start to be a little more fancy. Elizabeth Smith sort of ends in a dirt road, which is cool. Alright, so what's our max power? It's 20 megawatts, and then 8 times 7, which is some number. What's 8 times 7? 40 something? Because 7 times 7 is 49, 50 some watts, 70 watts. We should be good. At least 70 watts-ish. Again, more things are on fire. See, they're sending me a second fire truck. There's an American fire truck. Woo, we took that corner kind of fast. That's quite a bit of a slope there, too. I like these realistic slopes. Make roads like that look a little more realistic, I guess. I like how this comes down off of this road. I really do like how this this right here looks. In this intersection back onto the highway. Well, it seems to be missing some assets because there are no lights there. Huh. I wonder if one of my mods is broken. That's alright. Alright. We're gonna do a little look around. Let us continue the expansion. We will need more commercial eventually. I think what I'm gonna do is tag in some residential there where I can. And I'm gonna tag some commercial in the corner of Hickory and Julie Streets. Just so these people have places to shop. Right before the tunnel, there'll be a big old spot of commercial. Then I'm gonna build. I think I want to have like a little alleyway that runs parallel to the freeway. I want to there we go. And then I'm going to convert this freeway to a 3-lane with barriers. Just for this section. And this section. Alright, and then connect the alleyway up over here with the road. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna connect it with the road up. Let's give you a standard road. Straight across, boom. I'm gonna snake some roads through here a bit. I'm gonna parallel the power lines and then cut it in next to that road, but not actually on that road, and then in there. It'll look kind of awkward, but I think it'll be fine. And then I'll run from here, I'll just run a road across to fill in the blank space. Alright, then I want this to continue this way and come up to here and then curve around and up and in. And then I do want another alleyway cutting its way through here. And then once it gets past that pylon, I want to cut in on the road like that. Cool. All right, this looks good. We're gonna do some rezoning while we're at it.